Cleveland County's largest selection of home medical equipment is at Medical Arts Pharmacy. You'll find jazzy power chairs, motorized scooters, manual wheelchairs, walkers, canes, crutches, hospital beds, ostomy supplies, diabetic shoes and socks, compression hose, as well as other medical equipment and supplies. Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street, across from the hospital in Shelby.
Okay, welcome back to Shelby. Dan, I'll tell you what, big drive there by the Burns Bulldogs.
6-play, 90-yard drive. Montgomery goes to final 15. Dorsey boots one after 27-21. Bulldogs within 6.
Short kick again by Dorsey, and take him at number 14 again. I believe that's Allen. Gets up to about the 41-42-yard line. Is that Brooks?
Brooks, yes.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Jaquavius Brooks with the return up to the 42-43. That's where the Golden Lions will take over 1st and 10. And Tavy Burns, like one of the coaches up top said, we gotta some way get a stop, Dan.
Got to get a stop and get the ball back offensively and see what they can do.
1st and 10, Shelby at their own 43-yard line, leading 27-21. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. R.J. George from the shotgun. Little swing pass out again to Reed. Reed goes out of bounds at about the 45-yard line.
He's only going to pick up about a yard or so.
Yep, sure will.
At 44 is a market. So they placed the ball down right at the 45. We'll give them 2 as George hits Reed for that 2-yard gain. 2nd down, 8 for the Golden Lions.
Okay, 2nd and 8 coming up. We have a final. Cherry will beat Highland Tech 48-0. Milton the Man Dog Baker with a call there. 2nd down and 8, and this is Washington. Washington. Fumble on the play, picked up by the Bulldogs. Fumble on the play. Bulldogs come out with it. Number 3 with a recovery, Dan. That is Kyle Carroll. And the Bulldogs will take over. But may not be official yet. The officials are discussing it. So,
did he hit the ground first? His knee hit the ground?
Was he down? Yeah. The question is,
is there a penalty? There's a penalty. Personal foul, face mask against Shelby.
Okay. Kind of feel like old Mo's jumping ship here.
Yeah, I think so.
So Bulldogs will have it at Shelby, 37-yard line after the fumble recovery, and then the face mask penalty against the Golden Lions. 1:22 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, Shelby leading 27-21, and now we got an official timeout, and they're still going to talk it over a little bit. We got a flag right down here. Sideline warning to Shelby. Bulldog football. Shelby 37. Montgomery from the shotgun. Montgomery on the keeper. Montgomery fumbled, and I think he fell on it. I think he got it back right at the line of scrimmage. And I tell you what, we've seen how many turnovers tonight? About 6?
Yes, 2. Shelby's committed 2. The Bulldogs committed 4.
Yep, got a yard on the play anyway after all of that. 2nd and 9 coming up for the Bulldogs. 2nd and 9 for Chris Montgomery. Montgomery gets the call from the bench. We're under a minute now here in the 3rd quarter. 41 seconds and counting, and hand off to Ruff. Ruff still on his feet, churning out some yardage. Tough running by Ruff down to the 32 to pick up about 5. Give him 4 on the play. 3rd and 5 to go. Go ahead.
Ruff now with 16 carries. Unofficial, I have him for 87 yards.
That may be the last play of the 3rd quarter here as the clock running down. And that's going to be about it. Played 3 quarters of football here. And we're looking for an exciting 4th quarter of action. Shelby 27, Burns 21 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
In search of a good quality vehicle to get you around town, on the road, or wherever you need to go, go by and see Marty Hamrick at Hamrick Auto Sales in downtown Bellwood. And right now at Hamrick Auto Sales, they have a 2007 Cadillac CTS, and it's only $9,700. That's right, $9,700. Go by and see Marty today at Hamrick Auto Sales. They're located on Highway 18 in downtown Bellwood.
Attention students and parents, it is time to look for that perfect class ring. And Wright's Jewelry in Boston has a large selection of both art carved and gold lance class rings, priced from $149.95. Students may choose from a large selection of styles, stone choices, and side panel designs. All class rings have a lifetime warranty and free sizing is available. Show your school pride and spirit with a class ring for today's student. Your class ring headquarters, Wright's Jewelry, Highway 18 North in Falston.
Okay, welcome back to Bland Memorial Stadium. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Burns Bulldogs. Heading off to Ruff, and he's not going to make it. Hit right at the line of scrimmage, maybe got a yard. So Adam Rankin, a 4th down, and I would imagine the Bulldogs will go for it here, Dan.
This is a Matt Bean go for it down at this location on the field.
4th and 5 coming up. We got like 4 or 5 players coming in, and yeah, 4th and 4 we'll call it. And the Bulldogs aren't going for it. Big play of the ball game. Biggest play of the game so far, I'd say. Shank over to the left along with Jalen King.
11:19 left.
Here we go, 4th and 4. Montgomery back to pass. Montgomery going to the end zone, and it is incomplete. So Shelby will take over on downs. Big defensive play by the Golden Lions there. Dan kind of surprised me. Instead of going for the first down, they went for the touchdown.
They did there. Matt Bean maybe trying to surprise the Shelby defense.
Sure. Trying to throw that element of surprise out there. So Shelby will take over. 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line, leading 27-21 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Don't forget about the Marburger Motor postgame show. Dennis Davis, Tom Sinafani, Terry Reinhardt, Lewis Carpenter, Steve Roberts. Back at the studios, there's a pass caught, I believe. Good catch over there. Caught by number 2 of the Golden Lions, Michael Gillette. Just short of the first down. 2nd in the yard, I think, to go. Second and less than a yard. Can you give him 9.5?
9.55.
Oh, okay. Forgot about that last quarter of an inch. 2nd and 1 coming up. Almost an offsides, but he didn't cross over the line with the Bulldogs. R.J. George with the clock at 10:27 here in the ball game. Going to hand off to Washington. Washington stuffed at the line of scrimmage and thrown backwards.
I don't think he got the first down.
No, he did. Might have lost a little bit. So we'll call it 3rd and 1 for Shelby here. Good defense. Big Josh Ramseur making the stop for the Bulldogs. Get a huge crowd tonight. Dan predicted somewhere between 6,000 and 7,000. So we'll settle with 6,500 and 1. I think 1 came in a little bit ago. 3rd down and less than a yard to go. George. And do we have timeout? Shelby's taking a timeout, it looks like.
That's her second timeout of the second half.
We'll take a break. Shelby leading 27-21, 9:38 to go in the ball game.
New owner, new attitude. That's Forest City Honda, voted the best new car dealer in Rutherford County for the second straight year. And Forest City Honda's Greg Huntley has been named the best car salesperson for the second straight year. Plus, the Honda Dealers of the Carolinas has named the Forest City Honda Service Department the best in the Carolinas by a vote of its customers. Forest City Honda, ready to serve you with the best cars, best service, and the best salespeople. Forest City Honda, Daniel Road, Forest City.
Summertime fun can be ruined with a bad sunburn. Be prepared with a visit to the Falston Pharmacy in Falston. They have all the suntan protection products you need. And be sure to ask about the free vitamin plan for children from Falston Pharmacy. And for you Sundrop fans, Falston Pharmacy had 12-pack cans of Sundrop products for only $3.99. Buy 2 12-packs for $7 or get 3 12-packs for just $10 at the Falston Pharmacy. Use their convenient drive-through window located on Highway 18 North in Falston.
Okay, welcome back. We got third down and about a foot to go, Dan.
Shelby with the ball at their own 42-yard line.
Update on that South Point game. South Point leading now 42-21 over the Jaguars. Third down and less than a yard to go. Here's George on the keeper. George hit behind the line of scrimmage, and I believe he lost a yard.
He did.
Good defense by the Burns Bulldogs. So if you're Shelby, you would think
You got to punt.
4th and 1, you got to punt it away.
Now, you don't give Burns this field position with this much time left in the game.
Yeah. Leading by touchdown, 6 points.
Yeah.
Back deep for the Bulldogs. Montgomery and Jalen Hill. 9:16 and counting here in the ball game. Here's a kick, a high kick, and Burns is going to let it take a bounce and roll dead at about the 14, 13-yard line, and that's where the Bulldogs got almost the length of the field to go, Dan.
They have, and that's about a 36-9, about a 45-yard punt, which is a good punt. And the Bulldogs, again, like they were in the first half of these Rutherford game, the punter, their enemy, putting them deep in their own side of the field.
I understand my Cardinals are up 2-0.
Could be the Redbirds, Red Sox. Too much red for me.
Last time they played, the Red Sox swept the series 4-0. I think it's when they won their first World Series since Babe Ruth got traded. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 13, 14-yard line, 14-yard line. And in motion, this is going to be Montgomery with the keeper. Nothing there. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. There's some other scores coming down the pipe here in a little bit. Mooresville beat North Lincoln 43-7. That's the final. Cherryville over Highland Tech 48-0. Hunter House beat Lake Norman Charter 55-10 tonight. West Lincoln leading West Caldwell 49-19.
Would you say we had Bobcats on tomorrow night?
I think so. You gonna watch or listen?
Yes, of course.
Thought so. South Point leading Forest View 42-28 now.
Cool.
Well, nothing doing that time either. Shelby defense rising to the occasion here.
Ruff Maya picked up a yard there.
Going to bring up a 3rd and 9.5.
Speaking of Bobcats, enjoyed talking and speaking with again this year. Scott Lauer, the Bobcats play-by-play guy, he did some of the ESPN3 games during the World Series here.
Sure did, and he does those games by himself.
Yeah, the Bobcat games.
Bobcat games, yeah. No color man. 3rd down and 9 for the Bulldogs. Big play here for Burns. Montgomery going to take off. Montgomery to the 20, 25, 30. Montgomery to the 35 and out of bounds at about the 44-yard line. And another first down, a Pegram Insurance first down for the Burns Bulldogs. Dan, he had open field there, and he made the right decision on that play.
He did as he goes to the about the 44-yard line. They put it 46.
Close to it. 7:32 to go in the ball game. 27-21. Shelby leading the Bulldogs. Tell you what, Burns one score away from taking the lead. Now we got a flag on the play. Montgomery, second and 15. Montgomery now steps up in the pocket. Now Montgomery going to keep it himself, and he may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but not much more. That'll bring up a big 3rd and 15 for Shelby, and we got a injured, 3rd and 15 for Burns, injured Shelby Golden Line on the field. So let's take a quick break. We'll be back for City Honda injury timeout. We'll be back right after this. Shelby leading 27-21, 7:10 to go in the ball game.
These days, it seems like many companies are more focused on making things cheaper by reducing quality, performance, and reliability, while at the same time increasing their bottom line at the expense of you, the consumer. This is not our philosophy. At SCAG, we are constantly looking for new and innovative ways to improve our products and deliver increased productivity. See the good selection of products, including Moore's, at Elliott Supply, your sales and service dealer for SCAG in Cleveland County. Elliott Supply, Highway 182 in Polkville. When accidents happen, it's reassuring to know that quick expert care is nearby. Carolina's Healthcare Urgent Care Shelby is now open and is staffed with experienced physicians, mid-level providers, nurses, and support personnel equipped with on-site laboratory and x-ray services. So keep our new location and contact information close by for immediate access to the region's preferred healthcare and largest physicians network. Carolina's Healthcare Urgent Care, 1010 East Dixon Boulevard, Shelby.
Okay, just quickly, we got an injury timeout. I believe that's Reed, Shelby down, and getting injury timeout brought before City Honda. And in here at halftime, it's here with 7:10 to go. Where I got that, I got no idea. 7:10 to go in the ball game, Dan. Shelby out in front, 27-21. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, and Reed's being helped off, and hopefully he'll be okay.
Shelby has led the entire game since they scored early in the 8:14 left in the first quarter.
Sure did. They've led all the way.
But the Bulldogs are within striking distance, only 6 points down now with 7:10 left, and they have a 3rd and 16 right here from their own 33-yard line. 38-yard line, beg your pardon.
Don't forget tomorrow morning, 8 to 10, Sports Talk. David Keever, Terry Ryan. And the pass is incomplete. A little trickery there, Dan, but didn't work again, and the Bulldogs will be forced to punt it away. 6:46 to go in the ball game, and Burns forced to punt it away, trailing 27-21.
That was, we've seen Willie Green at quarterback position several times this year for the Bulldogs.
Yes, we have.
And that's the quarterback of the future.
Tell you what, he was pressured too there.
They had somebody all over him.
Yes, he did. I'm surprised. Actually, he got rid of the football. Shelby kind of snuffed that one out. Okay, Burns forced the punt. 4th and 15 here with 6:46 to go in the ball game. Now, Matt Beam out, one of the officials.
For Cody.
So good kick by Dorsey there. Shelby will take it 1st and 10 with 6:35 to go here in the KGCBroadcasting.com. We bring you about 7 football games every Friday night on the internet and on the radio. So appreciate you tuning in.
The Drone Wildcats, I believe.
Wildcats.
And they'll take on these Bulldogs next Friday night. 2 weeks from tonight, we go to Sid Bryson Stadium at Crest against the Chargers. Another big county rivalry game.
Another slobberknocker. Big pile up, and Burns comes up with the football.
How about these turnovers?
Wow. The handoff between George and Washington never did get completed. The Bulldogs pounce on it, and they'll have it 1st and 10 at the Shelby 22-yard line, Dan.
That's what the Bulldogs been waiting for. Big turnover. That's the 3rd turnover of the Golden Lions tonight.
Tell you what, it was all Burns turnovers in the first half, and now Shelby turnovers in the second half. 6:30 to go.
Second turnover in the second half for the Lions.
Here's Montgomery. Montgomery on the keeper. Montgomery breaking to the right side. Montgomery got some room. Montgomery into the end zone. Touchdown. 22-yard touchdown ties the score between Burns and the Shelby Golden Line. Wow.
Now Mr. Cody Dorsey will come up and try to give the Bulldogs their first lead of the night.
Well, we knew it was going to be wild and woolly here as Dennis Davis, we stand corrected, a slobber knocker, right?
Exactly. That put Montgomery over the 100-yard mark rushing this year.
Extra point attempt is good. 6:22 to go in the ball game. Burns leads for the first time tonight, 28-27 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
Hi, this is Woody Durham for Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies in Shelby. Through the years, I've seen a lot of trophies and plaques, and none appear nicer than those which come from Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies. Their guarantee is not just a guarantee, but a promise for courteous service, the absolute lowest price, quality products, on-time delivery, and most of all, your satisfaction. Awards for all occasions plus rubber stamps and engraving. That's Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies in Shelby.
Okay, welcome back, Shelby Bland Memorial Stadium. Calvin Hastings, Dan Greer, Alan Ford from the Shelby Star with us. And Dan, 6:22 to go here in the ball game, and Burns for the first time leads now 28-27. And what a comeback. And I tell you what, turnovers, and that's been the name of the game so far tonight for both teams.
Now, remember back when Shelby scored its 3rd touchdown back in the 2nd quarter, missed the extra point. We said that could come back to haunt the Lions.
Sure did.
And right now it's haunting them. See, and see if the Bulldogs can hold them and let that home be permanent.
See what happens here. You know, we got plenty of football to go. 6:22. Anything can happen and will under a harvest moon tonight at Bland Memorial Stadium. Here's another short kick by Dorsey, and it's taken at the 32-yard line and wrapped up. They'll spot it 32 forward progress, and that's where the Golden Lions will take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line. And we got a Shelby player injured down around the 23. So let's take a Forest City Honda timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Since 1983, Bill Shuford Heating and Air has been providing dependable service and quality products to the Cleveland County and surrounding area. And the tradition continues today with quality American Standard heating and air conditioning systems. Plus, if you need a repair, Bill Shuford Heating and Air services all brands including Trane. Just call 704-484-0025 for Bill Shuford Heating and Air. 213 Campbell Street in Shelby, your American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer. It's where your comfort is our concern.
Since 1947, Harris Funeral Home has been serving the citizens in Kings Mountain and Cleveland and Gaston counties. They take this time to salute the local sports programs, and they take pride in their community. For your pre-arrangement needs, call Harris Funeral Home and talk with Ronnie Hawkins, James Eric Wright, or Bradley Ellis. They'll be more than happy to sit down and help you with your needs. Just call 704-739-2591 for Harris Funeral Home, located at 108 South Piedmont Avenue in Kings Mountain.
Okay, welcome back to Bland Memorial Stadium. We got the Forest City Honda injury timeout. Not sure who the injured Golden Lion is down around the 23-yard line. We've had I think we've had more injury timeouts this game, Dan, than you're put together.
Well, the Bulldogs come back and take the lead in this game. Their first lead of the game now with they score with 6.5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. First lead of the game. Lead at 28-27 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
Don't forget about the Marburger Motor postgame show coming up. We'll have all Here we go. 6:16 to go. Shelby Golden Lions with the football. R.J. George from the shotgun. Back to pass. Being pressured. Passes complete across the middle. Complete to number 11. Ralph Jolly with a catch. Pick up about 6. That'll bring up a 2nd and 4 for the Shelby Golden Lions at their own 34-yard line. Good ball game tonight. Of course, we anticipated it, didn't we, Dan?
We expected it.
2nd and 4 over the middle again. Pass incomplete. 3rd and 4 coming up. Big third down play here for Shelby. George appears to be shaken up a little bit. He might have been hit on that play. I believe he's okay, though. Big third down play here for the Golden Lions. Can ill afford to get the ball back to Burns if you're Shelby. 3rd down and 4. George back to pass over the middle. Tipped and intercepted. Picked off by number 32 of the Bulldogs. Down the sidelines and still on his feet down to the 20. Coming up with a big INT, number 32 is Ajante Coates with the defensive play of the game for the Bulldogs, Dan.
Another turnover. Now we're even in turnovers at 4 each.
Wow. Returns it across the 20 down to the 19. That's where the Bulldogs will take over. 1st and 10. The Shelby 19-yard line. Man, 2 different halves of football, Dan.
Certainly has been.
First half all Shelby. 2nd half Burns Bulldogs. Tell you what, Coach Beam, I imagine, to just keep it on the ground right here. I'm sure he told his offensive guys to just hang on to the football. Here's a snap. Montgomery with the keeper. Montgomery lost maybe a yard or two in the backfield, maybe more than that. So that'll bring him a second down and lost about 3, second and 13. Clock running down to 5 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the ball game. Then again, Dan, you can't be too conservative, can you?
Matt Beam, conservative?
I don't believe he knows what that word means.
I don't think he does.
Tell you what, play clock down to 6. Bulldogs going to have to take a timeout. Down to 2 seconds, 1 second, and they get the timeout. Timeout Burns. We'll be back right after this. Burns leading 28-27. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
John and Jerry Laughlin invite you into Laughlin Furniture for all your furniture needs. Laughlin's has furniture by such brands as Ashley and Catnapper, mattresses by Simmons and Beauty Rest, all at unbelievable low prices. Come by and check them out. Laughlin Furniture, serving your furniture needs for over 24 years. 400 North Lafayette Street in beautiful uptown Shelby. Home of the real furniture deals, Laughlin Furniture.
Don't miss the grand opening specials at Gastonia Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. You can get up to $15,000 equity assistance to get you right side up or lower your payments. That's right, $15,000. And during the Jeep Celebration event, check out our extensive inventory of new Wranglers, Grand Cherokees, and the all-new 2014 Jeep Cherokee. Gastonia Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Now open 7 days a week for your convenience. Located at I-85 and exit 21 and online at GastoniaDodge.com.
Okay, welcome back to Shelby. And before we get the play started, I got a flag on the play. Probably, Burns players pointing towards Shelby. And it is offsides against Shelby. So instead of 2nd and 13, it's going to be about 2nd and 8.
Should put the ball about 17.
But the main thing to watch here, one of the main things is that clock, as you see on that scoreboard there, Eloy White Memorial scoreboard. 28-27, 4:47. Time left in the game. Second down and 8 for the Bulldogs. This time, Montgomery with the keeper again, trying to bounce to the outside and brought down there on the line of scrimmage.
He's going to mark it about the 21, 22-yard line. Another loss.
Yeah, Rakeem Washington got in there, making the stop. So 3rd and 11 coming up for Burns. See if Matt Bean puts it in the air. See what, Burns don't get this, I guess you bring Dorsey in for the field goal.
I would. That'd be the thing to do, I think.
Sure, I think so. Shelby with a good field goal kicker. That's what you'd want to do. Here's Montgomery throwing to the end zone, and it is tipped and incomplete. Pass incomplete in the end zone, and let's see if Coach Beam brings Dorsey in, stopping the clock. 4:01 to go in the ball game, and here he comes. Dorsey will attempt the field goal to give Burns a 4-point lead.
And this will be about a 39-yard field goal attempt. Well, let's see.
Spotted at 27.
Yeah, so it'd be about
37.
37 yards.
Here we go. Big field goal attempt by Dorsey. Snap, spot. The kick is up. Line drive, and it is good. 3:56 to go in the ball game. Burns 31, Shelby 27 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
Bundle it up. That's the way to save, and it's true with farm equipment too. That's why West End Sales in Vail has bundled up a 2013 35 horsepower diesel Coyote tractor with a loader and a 4-year warranty, plus a new equipment trailer and a new 6-foot box blade, all for $17,500. or get payments as low as $301 per month with zero money down. See West End for all the details. West End Sales, Highway 18 274 intersection in Vail. Or for more information, go to westendsales.com.
Dan, does Friday night football get any better than this?
It can't. It can't.
Two county rivals, two good teams.
The Bulldogs have outscored the Lions 17-0 since the Lions last scored with 9:32 left in the third quarter. So 17 straight points for the Bulldogs. They have the lead and now a 4-point lead, which means the Bulldogs, or rather the Lions, must go for a touchdown. Field goal no good now.
3:56, a little pooch kick again, taken about the 35-yard line by number 14. I believe that's Brooks again. Yeah, Chupavius Brooks. Shelby will take over 1st and 10 of their own 38, trailing now 31-27 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. 3:51 to go in the ball game. That's what we got to watch there, that clock. It's going to be a long 3:51 for both of these teams, Dan.
It will be.
Shelby offense back in business. R.J. George from the shotgun. Washington back there with him. George looking to pass. George now looking to run. George gets the pass away, and it is incomplete. Pass intended for number 25, I believe. Kylon Ross. Bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Shelby Golden Lions. We're down to 3:32 to go in the ball game. We got an official timeout. Maybe have a clock adjustment. Carolina Panther football on Sunday at noon right here at Big O Country. Panthers and the Rams, I believe. And then Sunday night football, Denver, Peyton Manning and the Colts. Peyton Manning hot. Unbelievable.
He's sizzling. Ain't no hot about it.
He is. 3:42 left to go in the ball game. 2nd and 10 now for the Shelby Golden Lions. Trailing now 31-27, Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. George back to pass. Now George down the sideline. It is caught. Big catch there by Evan and getting out of bounds. The ref stopping the clock with 3:36 to go in the ball game. Big pass from George to Jolly.
They played to what, about the 41?
You know, no matter what's on the field right now, it's basically 4-down territory for Shelby. 1st and 10, 41-yard line of the Bulldogs. George back to pass again. George stepping up in the pocket. George going downfield. Wide open. Number 15. Get into the end zone. Touchdown, Shelby Golden Lions. Antoine Wright. Dan, how long a play was that?
41 yards.
41-yard touchdown pass. R.J. George to Antoine Wright. What a ball game. 3:26 to go. A lot of time left.
And I don't believe anybody except for Dennis Davis and Tom have left the ballpark.
I believe that's it. Extra point good. 3:26 to go in the ball game. Burns trails now. Shelby 34, Burns 31 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
Stamey Funeral Home, serving Cleveland and surrounding counties since 1900. Stamey Funeral Home is owned and operated by the Tysinger family, loving and caring licensed professionals. Our family is here for your family during one of the most difficult periods in life, planning, pre-planning, or pre-need counseling. We're here to listen, care, and help. That's what families are all about. Stamey Funeral Home, located in Fallston. Our family serving your family.
Okay, welcome back to Shelby Bland Memorial Stadium. Shelby leading now 34-31. Dan, that ended that 17-point run by Burns anyway.
The Lions, two big passes, a 21-yarder to Jolly to the 41 of Burns, and then the 41-yard pass completion play for the touchdown to Wright. Hyatt with the point after.
Here's the kickoff, and it's going to be taken in the end zone and down. So Burns will have 80 yards to go to either try to tie it with a field goal or win it with a touchdown. 3 minutes. They'll have 3 minutes and 20 seconds, as you see on the scoreboard clock there, to do it. 34-31, Shelby leading. It's after 10 o'clock, Dan.
No later than 10 for me.
Hey, we got the postgame show coming up later. Barburger Motor postgame show. Here we go, folks. 34-31. Chris Montgomery from the shotgun. Montgomery back to pass. Montgomery stepping up in the pocket now. Montgomery's going to run. Montgomery to the outside. Montgomery to the 25, 30, out of bounds at about the 34, 30. They're going to mark it 33-yard line. Big run by Montgomery, getting a Pigram Insurance first down. Trying to get a false to pharmacy. Touchdown. 3:16 after Montgomery rushes out of bounds. Top of the clock. 34-31. Shelby leading. 3:16 to go in the ball game. Chris Montgomery from the shotgun. Montgomery back to pass. Gets the pass away. It's caught by Gillette. Gillette up to the 44 and 43-yard line. Give him the 44. That's what they about a second and 4, second and 5. Second and 4. Give him 6 on the play. Under 3 minutes now to go in the ball game. Second down and 4 for the Bulldogs. Hand off to Ruff. Ruff. Is there a fumble on the play? Ruff back to the 40. Got maybe a yard. We're bringing a 3rd and 3 for the Bulldogs. 2.5 minutes and counting here. 3rd down and 3 for the Burns Bulldogs. Montgomery on 3rd and 3. Trying to get a hard count and draw Shelby off sides, but hey, it didn't work. A lot of time running off the clock. Montgomery from the 3rd and 3. Quick pass to Shank is complete. Shank gets the Pigram Insurance first down up to the 47-yard line with 2:02 to go in the ball game. Good catch by Shank. I wonder if Shank plays golf. Not going to go there. 1st and 10. Montgomery with the keeper. Montgomery to the 50, still on his feet, and dragged down at about the 48-yard line. Didn't get out of bounds. Took him about 5 for Chris Montgomery. We're down to 1:44 to go. Got a little more than that, Dan. About 6. 2nd and 4 to go for the Bulldogs. Into Shelby territory now at a 47, 48-yard line. Montgomery again. This time, quick pass at it. Caught by Shank. Shank, not much there. Maybe pick up a yard or 2. Dangerous pass there, Dan. Tell you what, number 10 just about had that one snuffed out. Yeah, give him a pick up of 1. 3rd down and 3 to go. Seemed like we had that just a little while ago. Timeout Bulldogs. 1:22 to go in the ball game. Shelby 34, Burns 31. Will be back right after this.
The pre-holiday sales event is underway at Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia. Hey, you can even lay away for Christmas. Pick up this week's What's Up Shopper. Check out the great deals from the 2013 Yamaha Star to the 2013 Polaris Ranger 500 Crew. Ask about special financing available. Apply today, ride today. Good credit, bad credit, or no credit. Come on in and see what Full Throttle Power Sports can do for you. Full Throttle Power Sports, exit 22 off I-85 in Gastonia.
Okay, welcome back to Shelby High School, Land Memorial Stadium. Third three coming up for the Bulldogs. 1 minute, 22 seconds to go in the ball game. Shelby leading 34-31. Burns undefeated. Shelby with 2 losses on the year. Here's a quick fake, and now a quick pass. It's caught. First down, Bulldogs. And still on the feet and going to the end zone. Touchdown, Burns. Wow. No flags on the play. Trying to see who that was, Dan. Is that Jalen King? It was either King or Hill. Making the play. We do have an injured Shelby go to line. What's the yardage on that?
47
Jalen Hill.
yards.
Jalen Hill.
46 yards, 46.
So the Bulldogs retake the lead, 37-34, Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. And again, we have an injury timeout. So let's take a break for our City Honda injury timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Here's a special money-saving message from Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs. If you use petroleum products, you should consider a generic brand. Major brands charge premium rates covering national advertising and promotions. Good generic brand packages their own products and meets manufacturer specifications, and they can sell at a lower price because of lower overhead. Our generic brands include Wolfhead, Coastal, AutoGuard, and Lubriguard. Buy these brands and you cut your costs. See Putnam Distributors, 1626 Peterson Drive, Patterson Springs.
At Real Talk, they will buy, sell, or trade Androids, iPhones, and all electronics of value. Real Talk offers Androids and iPhones on America's largest network with no contract, credit check, or deposit. Real Talk is located on Highway 18 on the corner at the traffic light in Fallston. Call 704-312-6091. Open 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday. Real Talk.
Like.
Okay, again, we got an injured Shelby going to line on the field on the Forest City Honda injury timeout. Again, 1:11 to go. The way this thing's been going, that's still a lot of time on the clock for Shelby to come back.
Yeah, each team keeps coming back here.
It's kind of like two prize fighters banging on each other. All right, we're going to take another timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Here, lizard, lizard, lizard.
Oh no, it's total mayhem.
Hurry, call your good neighbor.
You can't. They're not even there.
Why, they can't even lend a good hand. Oh. Relax. At Pegram Insurance, we've got you covered. Pegram Insurance Agency, 220 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, and in the Town & Country Shopping Center in Lincoln. Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain has America's top-selling subcompact tractor of the decade, the Kubota BX Series. And now you can save big with this special offer from Kubota and Parker Farm Service. Now you can buy the new Kubota BX Series tractor for zero money down, 0% APR financing for 60 months. But that's not all. You get a $500 customer instant rebate. Find out all the details at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive at the Oak Grove, Highway 74 Bypass intersection, Kings Mountain.
Where are you eating breakfast today? Have you tried the Hub Cafe located inside Medical Arts Pharmacy? The Hub opens at 7 a.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. on Saturday, serving an old-fashioned country breakfast at affordable prices. You'll find homemade biscuits, bacon, country sausage, country ham, liver mush, eggs, omelets, all cooked to order on the grill. Call 487-0511 or come on into the Hub Cafe for a delicious country breakfast located inside Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street, Shelby.
Okay, welcome back to Shelby. The injured Shelby Golden Lion looks like Tyrone Allen, and he's going to be helped off the field. Hopefully he'll be okay. Dan, the extra point attempt coming up, and it's a big extra point attempt coming up by Cody Dorsey. Burns up by 3 down, 37-34, minute 11 to go in the ball game.
Has Cody missed an extra point this year?
I don't know, but you must have jinxed him right there.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't mean to.
I don't think so, to be honest with you.
I don't believe he has.
All right, here we go. Big play of the ball game right here. Extra point attempt coming up. Snap, spot, kick is up, and it is good. 1:11 to go in the ball game. Burns increases their lead, 38-34 over the Shelby Golden Lions. We'll be back right after this.
The leaves are falling, and so are the prices at S&R Auto Sales in Shelby. Now is the time to hurry into S&R Auto Sales in Shelby for great fall savings. And down payments start as little as $699. Pick up this week's What's Up Shopper for their selection or visit their website at srautosales.com. And be sure to play their sports trivia question of the week. The leaves are falling, and so are the prices at S&R Auto Sales in Shelby, your buy here, pay here headquarters, and the home of the satisfied customer.
For 22 years, LAIL Hardware and Garden Center has been serving you with the best selection of hardware, lawn and garden supplies, and a wide variety of dog and other animal feed. Ed and Linda LAIL thank you for your patronage over the years. And now, check out the low prices on 40 and 50-pound bags of dog food at LAIL Hardware. Plus, local honey is now available. LAIL Hardware and Garden Center, Highway 18 between Shelby and Falston. Visa, MasterCard, and Discover cards accepted.
Okay, welcome back. Burns calling another timeout before the kickoff, Dan, with 1:11 to go.
Well,
38-34, Burns leading.
And like you say, 1:11 to go. It's been back and forth the last few minutes here. And as you mentioned earlier, it was Shelby first half turnovers. Actually, Burns first half turnover. Shelby's committed turnovers in the second half. But in this fourth quarter, it's been back and forth.
Sure has.
Looking at the scoring, after three quarters, Shelby led 27-21. Burns got a Montgomery 15-yard run for a touchdown. Dorsey to take a 28-27 lead, and then Shelby come back, and then Burns come back, and Burns is taking the lead again here.
Okay, we got a 1 minute and 11 seconds of exciting football coming away here on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard and broadcast tonight. Burns leading 38-34.
We're nearing the 3-hour mark of this game, too.
Well, I had a feeling it's going to be a long one tonight, didn't you?
Yes.
All right, we're ready to go. And another little pooch kick by Burns. They've been doing it all night. Taking it about the 30 and run out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. Ross with the catch and return for Shelby. And, well, tell you what, R.J. George has 1 minute and 7 seconds to drive the Golden Lions downfield. But, hey, didn't take long last time. 2 plays just about, I believe.
2 plays. They were in the end zone.
Nervous fans on both sides. Tell what, everybody's standing, I believe. 6,521. That would be a good night. All right, R.J. George back to pass, being pressured, and pass is caught by Washington. Washington gets out of bounds up to the 43-yard line. Not quite enough for a first down. Going to be a yard short. But nonetheless, the big thing, that play just took 5 seconds and stops the clock with 1:02. Dan, maybe one of those games that whoever's got the football last wins the game.
It may be.
Second down and a yard to go for the Shelby Golden Lions. Here's the snap to George. Big rush. George steps up in the pocket. Now gets away. Pass is complete. And number 11 down the sideline to the 20, 15, and finally tackled at about the 13-yard line. Shelby go to line at the 2 with 21 seconds to go. Timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Take 36% off. That's right, 36% off during the Samsung bestsellers at your nearest Hendrick Appliance location, including Samsung washers, dryers, and refrigerators. Plus, take 20% off Samsung's best-selling ranges and ovens. It's a red, white, and blue savings sale going on right now at your nearest Hendrick Appliance, 2689 East Main Street in Boger City, 4027 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia, and 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
Welcome back to Shelby Bland Memorial Stadium. Glad you could join us tonight. Calvin Hastings and Dan Greer, and first and goal, Shelby Golden Lines at about the 3-yard line. 21 seconds left to go in the ball game. Dan, it all comes down to this. Here we go. 38-34, Bulldogs lead. George back to pass. George being pressured. George slips and falls at about the 8-yard line. He loses about 5. Clock running. Shelby with no timeouts left. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. George spikes the football. We got a flag on the play with 4.4 seconds left. Wow. Whoa. Burns 38, Shelby 34. Dan, it don't get much better than this, does it?
It does not.
Friday night football in Cleveland County. None better. Two good teams.
I can say we will not have an overtime.
No, you're probably right about that.
Time to the clock, I believe, what they're talking.
Well, Matt Beam over.
They're explaining it to Coach Beam now.
Well, there's not can't be much more than a second or two, wouldn't they?
No, and it really, it's not going to matter much. I mean, really.
See the big play, George slipping down there.
Yes.
All right, here we go. 38-34. 4.4 seconds left. George spikes the ball. 2nd and 13 to go. Now George moves to the shotgun. And this will be
Cleveland County's largest selection of home medical equipment is at Medical Arts Pharmacy. You'll find Jazzy power chairs, motorized scooters, manual wheelchairs, walkers, canes, crutches, hospital beds, ostomy supplies, diabetic shoes and socks, compression hose, as well as other medical equipment and supplies. Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street, across from the hospital in Shelby.
In search of a good quality vehicle to get you around town, on the road, or wherever you need to go, go by and see Marty Hambrick at Hambrick Auto Sales in downtown Bellwood. And right now at Hambrick Auto Sales, they have a 2007 Cadillac CTS, and it's only $9,700. That's right, $9,700. Go by and see Marty today at Hambrick Auto Sales. They're located on Highway 18 in downtown Bellwood.
Attention students and parents, it is time to look for that perfect class ring. And Wright's Jewelry in Boston has a large selection of both art carved and gold lance class rings. Priced from $149.95. Students may choose from a large selection of styles, stone choices, and side panel designs. All class rings have a lifetime warranty and free sizing is available. Show your school pride and spirit with a class ring for today's student. Your class ring headquarters, Wright's Jewelry, Highway 18 North in Falston.
New owner, new attitude. That's Forest City Honda, voted the best new car dealer in Rutherford County for the second straight year. And Forest City Honda's Greg Huntley has been named the best car salesperson for the second straight year. Plus, the Honda Dealers of the Carolinas has named the Forest City Honda Service Department the best in the Carolinas by a vote of its customers. Forest City Honda, ready to serve you with the best cars, best service, and the best salespeople. Forest City Honda, Daniel Road, Forest City.
Summertime fun can be ruined with a bad sunburn. Oh. Be prepared with a visit to the Falston Pharmacy in Falston. They have all the suntan protection products you need. And be sure to ask about the free vitamin plan for children from Falston Pharmacy. And for you Sundrop fans, Falston Pharmacy had 12-pack cans of Sundrop products for only $3.99. Buy 2 12-packs for $7 or get 3 12-packs for just $10 at the Falston Pharmacy. Use their convenient drive-through window located on Highway 18 North in Falston.
These days, it seems like many companies are more focused on making things cheaper by reducing quality, performance, and reliability, while at the same time increasing their bottom line at the expense of you, the consumer. This is not our philosophy. At SCAG, we are constantly looking for new and innovative ways to improve our products and deliver increased productivity. See the good selection of SCAG products, including Moore's, at Elliott Supply, your sales and service dealer for SCAG in Cleveland County. Elliott Supply, Highway 182 in Polkville. When accidents happen, it's reassuring to know that quick expert care is nearby. Carolina's Healthcare Urgent Care Shelby is now open and is staffed with experienced physicians, mid-level providers, nurses, and support personnel equipped with on-site laboratory and x-ray services. So keep our new location and contact information close by for immediate access to the region's preferred healthcare and largest physicians network. Carolina's Healthcare Urgent Care, 1010 East Dixon Boulevard, Shelby.
Hi, this is Woody Durham for Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies in Shelby. Through the years, I've seen a lot of trophies and plaques, and none appear nicer than those which come from Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies. Their guarantee is not just a guarantee, but a promise for courteous service, the absolute lowest price, quality products, on-time delivery, and most of all, your satisfaction. Awards for all occasions, plus rubber stamps and engraving. That's Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies in Shelby.
Since 1983, Bill Shuford Heating and Air has been providing dependable service and quality products to the Cleveland County and surrounding area. And the tradition continues today with quality American Standard heating and air conditioning systems. Plus, if you need a repair, Bill Shuford Heating and Air services all brands including Trane. Just call 704-484-0025 for Bill Shuford Heating and Air, 213 Campbell Street in Shelby, your American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer. It's where your comfort is our concern.
6. Welcome back to Shelby High School Glad Memorial Stadium, Dan. Time for the Stanley Funeral Home postgame show. And you going to start with the Rights Jewelry stat sheet or the Real Talk summary?
Let's do the Real Talk summary first. Then we'll take a break and do the stat sheet.
I tell you what, we've got a lot of numbers to give you tonight, so I'll turn it over to you, buddy.
Okay, after the first quarter tonight, the Golden Lions were leading the Bulldogs 14-0 thanks to a George 6-yard run, Shelby quarterback, for a touchdown, and a Hyatt point after kick with 8:14 left in the first quarter, 7-0 Shelby. Then with 4:21 left in the first quarter, George again a 13-yard run for a touchdown. Hyatt booted the extra point, 14-0 after one quarter. And the Bulldogs got on the board early in the second quarter as Montgomery hit Jalen King on a 19-yard pass completion play for a touchdown. Dorsey booted the extra point, and it was 14-7. Shelby leading the Bulldogs at that point. So Shelby got back on the board a couple of minutes later, 5:04 left, and George hit Antoine Wright for a 20-yard pass completion play for a touchdown. One after kick, however, was not good, and the Bulldogs, the Lions took a 20-7 lead over the Bulldogs. Then the Bulldogs scored. That's where we stood at halftime. In fact, 20-7. Bulldogs got the first half as rough. They took the second half kickoff, and on the second play of the series, the Bulldogs gave it to Ruff. Montgomery handed it to Ruff. He went 52 yards for a touchdown. Dorsey booted the extra point. It was 20-14. Bulldogs within 6, but the Lions came right back. Washington had a 46-yard run for a touchdown. Hyatt booted the extra point, and with 9:32 left in that third quarter, the Lions had taken a 27-14 lead. But the Bulldogs, over the next rest of the third and early fourth took 17 unanswered points. A Montgomery 15-yard run, Dorsey point after kick made it the Lions 27, Bulldogs 21, and that's the score at the end of the third quarter. In the fourth quarter was some kind of a quarter. Montgomery, a 22-yard run for a touchdown, Dorsey kick. Then Dorsey, a 37-yard field goal, and that gave the Bulldogs at the time a 31-27 lead. Then the Lions came back late in the fourth quarter with about 3.5 minutes left as George hit right on a 41-yard pass completion play for a touchdown. Hyatt booted the extra point. Lions led 34-31 over the Bulldogs. Then the Bulldogs came back. King called a 41-yard pass completion play for a touchdown from Montgomery with just a minute 11 left, a minute and 11 seconds left in the game. Dorsey booted the extra points. Bulldogs were up 38-34. And then that final seconds there as the Lions got down deep into, got down to the 14-yard line. In fact, got down to the 2-yard line of the Bulldogs. But George slipped down, a loss there, and some incomplete passes. And on the final play of the game, the incomplete pass was the end of the game, and Bulldogs defense held, and they win this game 38-34 over the Golden Lions here at Pearlie Allen Field, Blount Memorial Stadium tonight. And that's our Real Talk game summary. Back with more of our Stamey Funeral Home postgame show after this timeout.
Since 1947, Harris Funeral Home has been serving the citizens in Kings Mountain and Cleveland and Gaston counties. They take this time to salute the local sports programs, and they take pride in their community. For your pre-arrangement needs, call Harris Funeral Home and talk with Ronnie Hawkins, James Eric Wright, or Bradley Ellis. They'll be more than happy to sit down and help you with your needs. Just call 704-739-2591 for Harris Funeral Home, located at 108 South Piedmont Avenue in Kings Mountain.
John and Jerry Laughlin invite you into Laughlin Furniture for all your furniture needs. Laughlin's has furniture by such brands as Ashley and Catnapper, mattresses by Simmons and Beauty Rest, all at unbelievable low prices. Come by and check them out. Laughlin Furniture, serving your furniture needs for over 24 years. 400 North Lafayette Street in beautiful uptown Shelby. Home of the real furniture deals, Laughlin Furniture.
Okay, welcome back to Blount Memorial Stadium. Calvin Hastings, Dan Greer. Burns hanging on for a 38-34 win, one of the probably the most exciting football games I think I've ever seen. And Dan, we're going to turn it back over to you, and you've got the Wrights Jewelry stat sheet.
Yeah, thanks to Wrights Jewelry. They've been sponsoring this for our 4 years of Burns football on KTCBroadcasting.com, and we appreciate their sponsorship. For the first of all, the Bulldogs tonight, Tylen Ruff, a game, Calvin, that he didn't hit 100 yards, but he came very close. He had 18 carries for 89 yards. Chris Montgomery carried the ball 22 times for 122 yards, and the Bulldogs have 211 yards rushing tonight. In the air, Montgomery was 9 of 18. He had 2 INTs for a total of 161 passing yards tonight. So the Bulldogs with 211 on the ground, 161 in the air, and that comes up to 372 yards total offense tonight, 18 first downs. Now he was 9 of 18, 2 INTs for Montgomery tonight. Had a couple touchdown passes as well for the Burns senior quarterback. Bulldogs, as we said, 372 total offensive yards, 18 first downs. Quite a few penalties in tonight's game. Bulldogs penalized 10 times for 68 yards. 10 times, 68 yards. Now For Shelby, the Golden Lions, Washington carried the ball 14 times for 96 yards. George carried the ball 5 times for 28 yards, including 2 touchdown runs. And also, Brooks carried the ball a couple times for 2 yards. The Lions in tonight with 128 yards rushing. In the air, George, 13 of 29, 2 INTs for 222 yards tonight. Excuse me, 222 passing yards, 128 rushing, 222 passing, 350 total offensive yards for Shelby tonight, and 16 first downs. They were penalized 11 times for 100 yards tonight. Shelby now 6-3 overall in the year. They are 5-1 in conference play. The Bulldogs 8-0 overall in the year. They are now 6-0 in conference play, and they are now tied with Crest, who beat East Burke tonight. They are 5-0 in conference. I beg your pardon, and they've tied with Crest, both of them 5-0 conference records.
And 2 weeks from now, Burns got the Crest Chargers at Crest coming up, and that may come down to the conference title, Dan.
It just may.
All right, time now for the Special Teams Player of the Game, brought to you by Bill Shuford Heating and Air in Shelby. And Special Teams, Cody Dorsey, Dan.
Cody, what can we say about him?
Kicked every extra point and the big field goal.
The big field goal. Cody was a big plus, a big plug in this scoring attack of the Bulldogs tonight.
Defensive Player of the Game tonight going up front, big man Josh Ramsher, brought to you by Computer Connections. Josh plugging them holes up front, Dan.
He did, and the Bulldog defense bent a lot tonight, but they held off at the end when it most counted.
And the Defensive Player of the Game brought to you by Computer Connections. Offensive Player of the Game brought to you by SNR Auto Sales in Shelby. And tonight we're going to give that to somebody caught a couple of touchdown passes, Jalen King, I believe.
Yeah, Jalen, let's look at our stat sheet, on our summary sheet right quick. King caught a 19-yard touchdown pass in the second quarter, and he caught that pass, a 41-yarder. It gave the Bulldogs their final lead with just a minute 11 left in the game.
Better believe it. Big game-winning touchdown there. Jalen King, Offensive Player of the Game, brought to you by SNR Auto Sales. Overall Player of the Game, brought to you by LAIL Hardware in Shelby, and it's got to be the quarterback, Chris Montgomery. What a game tonight.
Yeah, Chris.
Slow start, but then came on at the end.
He certainly did. He had in tonight, Chris does, the senior quarterback, with 122 yards rushing, a couple touchdowns rushing, and 161 yards passing. So you add that up quickly, and that's basically 282 yards total offense for that young man at quarterback for the Bulldogs tonight, Chris Montgomery.
All right, final score again on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Burns 38, Shelby 34. Dan, tell you what, like somebody said, I'm worn out.
We got drawn next week. Reminder, Bulldog fans, got drawn next week at Ron Green Stadium back home. Then, 2 weeks from tonight, we'll be with you again from Sid Bryson Stadium at Crest as the Bulldogs and the Chargers go at it. That could be a game for the conference championship.
Could be. So stay tuned to Big O Country and KDCBroadcasting.com for all the details and information. For Dan Greer, I'm Calvin Hastings. Final score again, Burns 38, Shelby 34. Have a pleasant good evening and good night.